Okay, for today's video, this is the vid I was hoping to show you, but didn't quite pull it off. But thankfully, Siab cleaned it up yesterday. What I want to show you is this is a version of the vitamin base that hit almost 3,200 cups. It's not an exact replica, and I think it's probably a bit weaker through some of the changes on how they moved the air defenses around, and that's why this is vulnerable. But I wanted to show you GolemLavaloon versus this base style, and what it shows is this base is vulnerable to GolemLavaloon and can be 3-starred. So you'll see a couple of variations of this floating around. The main thing to watch is this attack is taking up pretty much the full 3 minutes, so that means that you're up against the clock. You've got no time to muck around because it's a 3-stage attack, so it's hard to finish in the time frame. So let's start it off. So first thing you need to do is pull out the CC, because with this base style you can pretty much use giants to lure. So 2 giants should get out like a witch and 23 archer CC. Siab's following my raid here, so he knows exactly where everything is. You've seen my replay. So the next thing is, if you get a witch and 23 archers, bunch the archers, drop a loon on it, that should kill most of them, and then you want, say, three minions on the witch. If the witch does spawn, it's helpful to drop a barb, because that'll pull the cover of the skeletons away from the witch. So you'll see that Siab does that here. Draws the skeletons away, exposes the witch dies quickly. Now the trick with this particular raid is to make sure you kill all the skeletons before you drop the heroes and the golem, which I got wrong in my raid. So you can see golem, both heroes, drop some wall breakers to bust the corner, and the hero should go inside with the golem, and that should take out, with the placement on this base, the queen and 2 ADs. The king will get 1 AD and the queen, and the queen should get the other AD. You also notice got some wizards down here. They come through because the golem and the king are taking the damage, and that takes out the archer cowl in the attack. If you leave the queen cloaked very late, you can take out some of the defences here to make the attack even easier. And notice on the drop here, he's dropped the loons in 4 bunches pretty wide. One bunch to take out this side, 1 bunch to take out this side, and 2 to the middle to attack the infernos. Those 2 bunches will group and come through on the infernos. At this stage you've only used 4 spells. So you've got a 5th spell to basically grab one of the whiz towers. You know, loons as a bunch take a lot of damage from wizard tower, so he's saved 1 freeze for here to take out 2 of them, and that way the loons aren't taking much splash damage at the moment, just at the end. Now, if you're running tight on the clock, the other way to sort of speed up your attack on the clock here is carry a couple more minions. You then drop some minions at this stage, and it'd probably grab another 10 seconds on the raid. If you're worried about timing out, this was pretty close. You probably should have done a couple of more minions. The loons are pretty slow working their way around the base. But look, it's a pretty interesting attack structure. It shows that great league bases with good planning and the right army composition can be planned out of existence and get wiped in a clan war. So there are lots of versions of this base floating around, so you need to be a bit careful of the versions that are being run. But an attack structure of that style should be able to 3-star or close to 3-star that style of base.